I mean, if you're jumping, if you're a paratrooper and you're jumping out of the side of the plane, or if you're jumping at high altitude and you walk out the back of the plane, uh, I mean, yeah. If your chute don't open, look at it this way: that quick, you're gonna lose consciousness when you hit the ground, and you're probably gonna die. Like you'd be extremely unlucky to not die. And if that had ever happened to me, I would never jump out of another fucking plane, or I wouldn't have. But I tell you, it never happened to me like that. Now, I've been caught in a fucking tree way up there, but I was always able to do what I was supposed to do to get down. I seen guys stuck 100 feet in the fucking air before, like way the fuck up there, man. Like, god damn. And they tried doing their shooting, going down like this. One guy did it, and he had on his dress boots. If you could possibly imagine, that dumb motherfucker didn't even have a decent pair of boots to his name. And so he was slipping. The only thing holding him on the tree was holding on to that fucking linkage of parachute. But man, he got down there. But we had to tell him how to tie the chute off. Actually, he had to, what part of it he could make into a rope. Because what you got to do is you got to double it, and then you got to slip knot it, and then you grab the part that ain't gonna slip out, and you use that to slide down to the next branch. They're pretty good sized branches, though. I mean, these ain't small branches, but they're not big either. Like, not like an oak tree or nothing, pine tree. So you're coming down this fucking tree, and when you get down in the next branch, you pull on the other one, and you can bring it down, and you just keep doing it that way until you get down to the very bottom. Well, this fucking idiot, he gets down there, and he's still about 24-ish feet, about 24 feet in the air maybe, and he don't want to jump. He's scared to death he's gonna break a fucking ankle or something, right? He ain't that high up, 24 feet. Man, jump off that motherfucker. Come on, right here's a good area, right here. We'll move all the leaves out of the way, and there you go. You can see it's nothing but fucking dirt. He wouldn't fucking jump. Oh, what a chicken shit. And he made the mistake of tying the last tie in a fucking knot. So he couldn't get back up there to get it, and he was scared to death to try to make it down on the next branch. But that's what he had to do, so we just waited. No, we all got out the MREs and had a little fucking snack waiting on this fucking ass. And he finally grew enough courage. He hugged that fucking tree, and he slid down that motherfucker like that, tore his fucking skin up pretty good. But he went down to the next branch. See, and now he's about, he's not so high up in there. He's about maybe 11 feet in the air. And he's looking at, he's still scared to jump, and he's fucking hurting. He's hurting because he was holding on, and you can only hold on so much, and that fucking shit hurts. And he's coming down this fucking tree, right? And where he had his arms at, like the branch on the side, moved his hand out of the way. So moving around the branches, he's sliding down this motherfucker. But he made it down to that next branch in them fucking dress boots without fucking falling. And then he finally jumped down to the ground, and he hurt his little boo-boo. Yeah, his tailbone got a little bruised, I guess. And he was in a lot of pain after that. But hey, you know what? He lived. He lived. But what a dumb motherfucker tied in a knot up there. It's still way up there. You don't tie it in a fucking But he was tired. I get it. You get tired, and mentally you just go. You're gone at a certain point. Especially when it's the middle of the night and you're tired as fuck. There it goes. But in all honesty, if he hadn't stayed up all night the night before sucking dick, he probably would have made it down there with no problem. That's the goddamn truth. He was a fruitcake motherfucker.